Hey guys, Alicia Thompson here with Tap Into Creativity, and welcome to part 2 of Reclaiming Your Inspiration. And today we're going to work on clearing shame. And you see I have this lovely black kitty here. He's going to help us because, black cats love to clear shame. That's what they're good at. And I just hope he kind of puts you in a better mood because he makes me really happy. Okay, so... a lot of people ask me, what is the difference between shame and guilt? And that's a really good question, right? Because we feel the two and we kind of think they're interchangeable, but they're not. So shame is saying I am something wrong, like there's something inherently wrong with me at my core as a person. And guilt is saying I've done something wrong. So guilt goes to action. Right? And so guilt actually isn't as bad as feeling shame, because guilt, you're like, okay, did something bad. I won't do that again. Right? Or I'll learn to, behave differently. With shame, that goes to your core. That goes to what you really and truly believe about yourself. And we all have different reasons. We all have different experiences for believing this, that we are something wrong. But I'm telling you, we all have shame to some degree. And let's work on clearing it, because just think about the last time that you really felt ashamed, right? Just kind of tune in with how you felt. And what actions did you take? And I like to look at your actions because they are what make up your life, right? The little things we do are what end up building our lives. And so when we feel that constant sense of shame and then we take those actions that probably aren't as productive, right? I mean, and it's not that you necessarily did something wrong. Maybe you just curled up with a book. Maybe you just kind of watched a movie and tuned out. But you're tuning out instead of creating, right? Instead of feeling inspired and excited and curious and, creating beauty. Because that's not what I want to do when I feel ashamed. I have no interest in creating a beautiful painting. I might go in and draw a horrible drawing that I don't really want to show anybody. So what I want to do today is more tapping, and we're going to do some tapping on clearing shame. All right, so let's get started. Now, the first thing that I want you to do is, one, just take a deep breath. Just want to center ourselves a little bit and just think of the last time that you felt ashamed. Or just think about how you feel about yourself. If that statement of, I feel so ashamed, I am something wrong, there's something wrong with me. And rate that on a scale of 1 to 10 for emotional charge and for truth. So we just want to have that idea of where we are on the shame spectrum. Okay, so you got that? Excellent. So let's get started. And we'll start again on the karate chop point. Even though I feel really ashamed, I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. I even accept that I feel ashamed. Even though I feel ashamed to the very core of my being. And I think this is a core emotional wound. I'm open to healing this now. Even though I felt ashamed for so long, I just thought it was who I was. I'm open to healing all of this shame right now. Okay, we're going to move to the eyebrow and then tap through the points. All this shame in my body. I think there's something wrong with me. At a really core level, I feel shame. All this shame in my body. It is really bringing me down. Maybe the shame came from something in my childhood. Maybe I don't even know where the shame came from. Either way, I just want to acknowledge that it's here. And it's not really helping me. It's actually not helping me at all. And so I'm wondering if it's time to let some of this shame go. Because I'm sick of feeling ashamed. When I feel ashamed, I don't do anything productive. When I feel ashamed, I feel pretty terrible. And I'm open to healing this shame right now. I'm open to releasing all shame. I really just want to give this shame a voice so that I can let it all go. And in place of this shame, I choose to feel inspired. I choose to feel energetic. I choose to feel curious. I choose to create beauty. I choose to feel passionate. I choose to feel joy. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. To have joy running through my body instead of shame. And every time I do this tapping round on shame, I'm releasing a little bit more of it. And that feels great. Okay, take a deep breath. And just now, get back in touch with that feeling of shame. And rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 and see what's happened. Has it gone up? Has it gone down? Has it stayed the same? Any movement is good. Even if it stays the same, it's good. Sometimes when I tap and I feel like, man, nothing has changed, I wake up the next day feeling like so much better. So just by doing the act of tapping, you're doing great things for your body and your energy system. So what I would invite you to do is keep doing this. Last week we did anger, right? We did it every day. Hopefully you did it every day. Even if you only did it once, it's still helpful. But the same with shame. Just do it every day and get into the habit of acknowledging that, hey, this emotion is here and I'm ready to let it go. All right? So I hope everybody has a wonderful day and create some beauty. Talk to you soon.